What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP, and this is Watch This Ish Reaction, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got Charleston White, and he's going off on the whole situation where Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter and their unfortunate demise. Now that y'all know the deal, y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and that bell notification so you know when all the new content drop. With all that being said, let's go.
So I mean, the news, it broke on Monday. Surveillance came out. I mean, this guy, Lil Ronnie, I've been knowing him since he was a kid throwing parties. I was working at the Parks Mall. Like, we was always cool. He was never really in no beef. He was never violent.
Nah, he was a real player type, real cool, laid back guy. Yeah, it was never about any confrontation, none of that.
Yeah. So I mean, your name comes up because you've been speaking about this for years.
Yeah.
So when you seen that, like, what was one of your first, initial thoughts?
I put when I first seen it, I put myself, because I know his character, I know his personality, so I know he's not on the gangster shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's usually how I go to, y'all. The ones that don't really need to get it be the ones that get it first, man. Unfortunately.
Saying so, yeah, that shocked me because I know out of his little clique, out of his little group, out of all the rappers in the city, he ain't on the gangster shit.
Yeah.
So I initially empathize with him from a father standpoint. I couldn't see past nothing else, but man, that nigga died with his baby. And his baby died with him. Shit, I was speechless. Yeah, I was speechless. So I was speechless.
And it's documented too. I mean, I know Go Yayo, great friend. But you are also in the news because you've been trying to combat this whole drill movement that's been going on for years.
Yeah. Well, he's associated with Hood Fame and Go Yayo them. Now, them on the gangster shit. I always have been. Even though you ain't on the gangster shit, you're guilty by association.
Yeah.
So you might as well be on the gangster. If you hanging with the gangster niggas on the gangster shit, you gotta be on gangster shit because you're guilty by association.
That's real.
And he's closely intertwined and connected to it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he go, yeah, your right-hand man. Or his big brother, so to say. From my understanding, nigga, Chucky come with Lil Zach now. So they go way back. So you guilty by association. But when I saw the video, I said, man, them some kids that killed him.
Yeah.
Them some babies.
Most definitely.
For real.
And come to find out, it's some babies. Some babies that come through my organization that I done work with. Knew them from the area. So knowing what I know, this is a long-standing situation. Between the ape gangs and the hood fame, nigga, it's been a divide in this city since these niggas been in elementary school. Ape gang started as a group of elementary kids. Hood fame, all middle school kids. So niggas is cliques that started when they clicked up in gang as kids. That's when I come about. So I've been their rival, I've been their opponent since they've been in school, homie. Most of these know me from the juvenile detention center, mid-level, JD Hall, the alternative school. Most of these know me from working with them in crossing their path through the juvenile system. So I've been having my thumb on this pulse for a minute. That was my fight with the Fort Worth Independent School District. My 40, go, boom. When I saw that video and it wasn't number kids in there with guns, and then I started following the rise of Go Yayo, So no, man. No. This is near and dear to me. We made the news behind this. This is how I became in tour with the streets in this city. The Crip and Blood. Cause I'm saying these y'all kids in they gang. So you got Crips and Bloods in the same gang together. Most of the OG that was doing the these was y'all kids and y'all nephews that's just doing this shit. So that's how I started fighting with the street. So when I seen this, and we know who done the shooting. The name just coming up that's doing the shooting.
Yeah, they identified the shooters, but they haven't. I guess people in Fort Worth may know, but yeah. Publicly they haven't released the name yet.
And this was a kid who everybody had on the internet. This was a kid that made the internet rapping. I cussed out his mama. This the little kid talking me to everybody be posting this, and he ain't gangster.
The shooter.
He was hanging with J-Dub, and he was hanging. So all these were murderous children. J-Dub was a serial killer. He had 2 funerals. So it's been a beef within our city. This ain't the first baby that done got killed behind what these done. This ain't the first baby that done died in Fort Worth, Texas. This ain't the first father that done died with his baby. Just last year on the southwest side, they shot up some shit and 2 babies died at a car wash with their dad. It was just last year. This ain't new. But because he's a popular rapper, the same baby that's being accused of shooting went to juvie for shooting a 2-year-old in the Buttercups. This ain't the first time a baby done got shot. But because it's a rapper and he's a popular rapper and he's a well-liked rapper, now it's, oh man, this is sad. This ain't sad. This is normal. This ain't new. If you remember 7 years ago in Chicago, a man was getting into it with some niggas online. They beefing online. He go to the McDonald's drive-thru. They kill his baby in the drive-thru. It was all on social media. It wasn't no backlash, and they went online bragging about killing the baby. It wasn't no backlash for that. So this is the time Charleston come out and say, man, I keep telling y'all, I told y'all, this is where y'all become hypocritical. Because we have an obsession with entertainers and rappers and street niggas. We love them. But the common man and they baby can die every day, and we don't have this same level of emotional response or compassion.
Oh, y'all, he going hard. The old Charlie White got a point. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it's kind of hard to deny him not telling the truth. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you think, man.
Neighbor. Our own cousins, our own brother, our own aunties. So I'm saying, man, yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
But as angry as y'all think y'all is, this happen all the time, homie. And I hear people say, women and children off limits. Those have never been the rules. Who told y'all that women and children are off limits in the streets? That ain't never been the case. You can go back to the roaring 20s. When the Italian mafia first come into America during the Prohibition era, women and children have always been the casualty because all they say, if we can't get you, we'll go get them. The cartel will go get them. So who told y'all that women and children are off limits? Remember we started gang banging, y'all? And they started doing drive-bys, and you would go shoot up somebody's house not knowing who was in there? Children and women got shot then, people.
He said something. True statement.
We kicked in his door. We took his main honey. Kill both. I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. It's in the lyrics. It's in the movies. So I just want to let people know there are no official rules. There is no real rule book to the streets. These rules are made up as they go along. There are no rules. The rule is, it ain't no rule. It ain't no rules to do wrong. Man, children off limits. No, they're not. Because I know some to get your kids if they can't get you. It's been done before. That's what started the war between the Jamaicans and Dallas back in the day. When the Jamaicans went and killed the woman and the children. That's how the war broke off and started.
Let me ask you this. Does Fort Worth, does it get more dangerous after this, or does the authorities tighten up?
It's already been dangerous.
But do authorities tighten up, because now this is worldwide news? You said it's a rapper now, so now it's a high profile case, and it's a kid. Do authorities tighten up, or does the streets get crazy this summer?
The authorities don't tighten up. They're desensitized to this. This don't move them because they see it more often than we do. We only see it when it's publicized. They see it when it don't get no attention. They've been watching this beef, homie. They done watch all these kids grow up just like you. When they get the killers, it's hard for, homie, when they catch the killers and the killers are babies, it's hard for you to be outraged.
What did you take away from the surveillance when you first saw it? The top left corner.
Nobody know what to do, homie. I heard people say what it should have been done. Nobody know what to do. You don't know what to do till you're in that situation.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't let you don't know what you would have done, because it's hard for any man, any woman to override their nature. When you as a man get ready to go pee, you don't sit down to pee, do you?
No.
Your nature, you stand up and pee. A woman, she go sit down. When you get hungry and you're not intentionally trying to fast and be on a diet, you don't go against your nature of being hungry, right?
Right.
So one of nature's first rules are self-preservation. Yeah, you would dive in front of a bullet for your daughter. Yeah, you would catch a bullet for your mama. It's easy to say that. Bugatti, baby mama stood up during the shooting to go get her baby and died and got killed. That tragedy was just as sad as this tragedy. But some form or another, I bet you can connect the dots. CJ Casino and Go Yayo were just beefing. Come to the city. I'm on your block. Nigga, it was just 6 months ago. Nobody in the city stepped in and said, come on, man, let's woo, woo, woo. Where the big homies? No OG, no nothing. Somebody say bring back the OGs. The OGs ain't never been shit. The OGs have always been the one to mislead the young fuck over the young. That's why the young don't respect OGs.
Is it that, or is it the young niggas is getting too much money now to where they feel like they got the power?
Homie, the OGs have always fucked over the young niggas. The OGs ain't never played it fair.
It's true.
You hold a dope, you ain't gonna go to jail, you go to juvenile.
It's true.
The OG was the same big homie selling dope to little homie mama. Playing OG, cause we from the same hood. But I'm serving your mama though. I'm tricking with your mama. Then when you come work for me, I'm gonna have you selling my dope, but you're not gonna be eating like me. I'm gonna be giving you $20 off every 100. OG have never played pack firm. That's why they rebel and reject that OG shit.
Nah, let me give you this scenario. Let's say I'm a young, let's say I'm a CJ Casino. I got $40,000 in my pocket. I got 2 big ass chains. I got a watch worth 10, 15 grand. What young nigga with all that is gonna go listen to an OG that got lesser than them? That's what I'm trying.
I used to watch my generation of niggas do that, homie. Listen to the dope fiend wine OG nigga, and they giving us good game, how to improve our game. Them was the showing a young nigga how to cook the dope. My generation of young respected the OG niggas. We didn't know they were bullshit, and we had more than them. OG be riding our car. He be putting money, yeah, but he was a bullshit. And the OG ain't never packed first. It's like your big brother, homie. He'll give you the nickel because you don't know, you think the nickel more because the nickel bigger than the dime, and he take the dimes. That's like your brother doing you like, that's how the OG was, homie. He have always been played on the little homie. Homie, very few OGs really bred life into a young nigga, homie. Most of the OG niggas were 5, 6, 7 years older than us. They really didn't know nothing. So, no, man, it ain't that the young homie. In order for you to correct something, you first have to establish a relationship. Nigga, OGs ain't got no relationship with these young niggas. Nigga built a relationship with these young in juvie, after school program, feeding them. I established some relationship with these young niggas. That's how I can be so bold to talk to them how I talk to them. Young niggas with them. But these were two young niggas that did this.
It looked like Ronnie was trying to get out the way. When he ran to the right.
When flying, you run. They caught him in the car.
Yeah, but I'm talking about getting away from his daughter. That's what I mean.
She was out. Homie, we can speculate anything. If he in the car vacuuming, as I go to the car wash a lot, nigga, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own world. I'm not anticipating danger in this city when I'm vacuuming my car. So I'm not anticipating danger. So your guards is all the way down. The way they crept up on that wall. He didn't see them, they saw him. He heard bullets. Reaction.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm trying to say it looked like he was trying to bring the shooters away.
Shoot. Homie, you talking about extreme fear. Fear for your life. Your rational thinking, I gotta get away from this car to get these bullets away from my baby. He might have already looked up and saw the baby was hit. The baby was hit first because they come out shooting. That's what got his attention. They didn't say, hey, pop, pop, pop. All he heard a shot and man, you ain't got time to think. We're sitting here looking at in real time saying, man, I would.
Sad situation. Man,
you don't got time to think.
Yeah.
When you go in survival mode, to survive. Flight or fight, life or death. Now, when he probably ran away, nigga probably think, man, I gotta go back and get my baby. Probably caused him to stutter step. But nigga, initially, man, getting out the way, homie. Getting out the way of them bullets that's gonna hurt. But nigga, baby, get hit first, cause they automatically shoot.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all. Charleston White gives his take on the whole sad situation in Fort Worth, Texas. You know, rest in peace, Lil Ronnie and his daughter Armani. Hey man, y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and continue to rock with your boy so you can watch.